The xenobiology practical exam had been going smoothly until the safety harness failed. Lieutenant Marcus Webb hit the training mat with a sickening thud, his left arm twisted at an angle that made the Vexari students recoil in their seats. The holographic obstacle course flickered and died as emergency protocols activated, bathing the gymnasium in red warning lights. Professor Krell 9, a towering insectoid from the Chitros system, rushed toward the fallen human with remarkable speed for someone of his bulk. "Do not move. Medical assistance is being summoned." But Marcus was already sitting up, his face pale and covered in sweat. He gripped his left arm with his right hand, feeling along the shoulder joint with practiced fingers. The Vexari students, delicate, crystalline beings who could shatter from minor impacts, watched with their sensory stalks extended in morbid fascination. "It's just dislocated," Marcus said through gritted teeth, his voice strained but steady. "Just dislocated?" Krell 9's mandibles clicked in distress. "Your primary locomotive appendage has been severed from its mounting point. You must remain still before the damage spreads to your circulatory core." No, it's still attached," Marcus explained, rotating slightly to show the professor. "The ball joint just popped out of the socket. Happens to humans sometimes." A Vexari student named Trillin let out a harmonic shriek of horror. "You have ball joints? Like primitive machinery?" "Yeah, pretty much." Marcus took a deep breath, and before Krell 9 could stop him, he positioned his arm in a specific way. "This is gonna hurt, but I can fix it. Just, everyone might want to look away." They didn't look away. They couldn't. It was like watching a prey animal voluntarily walk into a fusion reactor. Marcus braced his feet against the mat, gripped his left wrist with his right hand, and pulled. Then, in one smooth motion that would haunt the student's dreams for cycles to come, he rotated his arm outward and pushed up. The pop echoed through the gymnasium like a small explosion. Trillin shattered two of their outer crystalline layers in shock and had to be carried from the room. Another student, a methane breather named Voss, began hyperventilating into their atmosphere suit. Professor Krell 9's exoskeleton had gone completely rigid, a defense mechanism triggered by witnessing what his species considered grievous bodily harm. Marcus rotated his shoulder experimentally, wincing but nodding with satisfaction. "Yeah, that's better. Might be sore for a few days, but it'll heal up fine." "Heal?" Krell 9 finally managed to speak, his translator barely keeping up with his chittering. You manually reassembled your own skeletal structure, without anesthesia, without medical equipment, without even a basic nerve suppressor. Well, yeah, it hurts worse if you leave it out of place." Marcus stood up, still rolling his shoulder. "Where I'm from, you learn to handle this kind of stuff. Sometimes you're too far for medical help to wait around. But the pain," Trillin called from the doorway, their voice chiming like fractured glass. "We saw your thermal signature spike. Your stress hormones must have flooded your system." Marcus shrugged with his good shoulder. "Pain's just information. It tells you something's wrong, but once you know what the problem is, you can work through it." The medical team arrived moments later, led by Dr. Rivera, another human. She took one look at Marcus rotating his shoulder and sighed. "Anterior dislocation?" "Yeah, got it back in, though." "Of course you did." She pulled out her scanner anyway, running it over his shoulder. "You know, most species consider voluntary injury management a sign of psychosis. Good thing we're not most species." Professor Krell 9 would later file a report recommending that all human anatomy courses include mandatory psychological preparation for non-human students. The report noted that humans possessed not only remarkable physical resilience, but an almost casual relationship with their own pain that bordered on disturbing. The Galactic Medical Council would eventually classify humans as having recklessly robust self-repair instincts. It was not meant as a compliment. Marcus just called it Tuesday.